kids, like I was always like the offensive player, and she was always like the defensive player. And then like getting to high school and like going to AU practices together, like it's always been like, oh, I'm gonna challenge you to work on offense, and you're gonna challenge me to work on defense. Like it's just always been that way. So like the competitiveness, like to be better than one another, or say, oh yeah, I got you on that, like oh I got you, like it's just that vibe. We've always had that like fight against each other.
Coach, how does that rub off on you?
It rubs off well. Both of them hate to lose, and so a lot of times at practice, they're against each other most of the time. So it just kind of drives the practice to be more competitive and picks up the tempo and the speed, and they get on each other in a good way, you know. And they're not afraid to tell each other what they feel, but most of the time it's in a positive way. These two get along better than a lot of sisters probably do most of the time. So they do a good job driving our practice.
How does playing in the tournament?
I think it's great exposure. I mean, my former players are here and they're like, Coach, we didn't get this kind of attention. I was like, well, we weren't good enough at the time. And so really, I mean, it's kind of a testament to the girls and how hard they work that we do get invited to these big tournaments and we are getting exposure and, you know, making a name for Aurora girls basketball, which hasn't been in the limelight in a long time. So the girls put so much time in and effort over the summer and in the off season and with their programs that, you know, it's paying off for them. Oh, we had all kind Florida State, Northwestern, Pitt, Penn State, Ohio State, Michigan State. I mean, it was a revolving door of coaches that I've never experienced before. You know, this is the highest level recruit that we've ever had. And so I think it was cool for everyone to be a part of it and see it. And so for the younger players, you know, they aspire to be as well-rounded as Shyanne is. And so I think it just drives kids to work even harder that, okay, if I put the time in, you know, I can do that too. So it was a really cool experience, I think, for everybody. And again, it's a testament to how hard Shy works in the off-season.
It didn't really mean anything. I mean, I go out to play basketball because I like playing the sport. I don't do it to go get recruited. I don't do it to make money. I don't do it. I just do it because I love to play the sport. And that's all it's about. It's just playing the sport I love.
Shyanne, for you, it seemed like you were able to score, but the thing is that it seemed like you were able to facilitate more and try to get your teammates involved. That's something that you really try to focus on, especially with the rest of your teammates and the way that you play offensively.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't really care about the points. Like, I could have 0 points and 20 assists as long as we win. Like, that's all that matters. Getting it done. I could have 2 points, and his could have 20. We won. That's the point of the game.
Offensively and defensively, really effective team a little bit. You take pride in your ability to play defense at high level.
Defense is definitely my go-to. Like, I am so proud of the fact that I can just lock down anybody. Defense is my favorite thing, and I don't know, I think in order to win games, you have to be able to play defense. If you can't get the steal or stop the shot, you can't score on the other end, so I take a lot of pride in it.
What's one thing each one of you is working on?
Like being able to facilitate more. Like I can get the shot, but like sometimes it's better to like move like without the ball. Like we working on moving without the ball and being like active on defense too, like off the ball.
Probably driving, going to the hoop more, being more aggressive.
Shayla, we were talking to your dad, and he said you two say he was never good. And that he still plays you one-on-one, and that he beats you every time. Any truth to that?
Well, he is a lot taller than both of us, so it's easier to like just push us around and stuff like that. But I wouldn't say he cheats. Yeah, he takes our Achilles heel and use it against us. If he just like played us like and do the same height, I think he would.
Okay, he's not gonna admit it, but I did break him without a ball. I broke your ankles without a ball. And he tries to cheat because he takes his big, long spider legs and just goes and knocks you over. I'm like, cool.
And for all of you guys, obviously a big win like this today, it's huge for you guys. How do you guys kind of use that momentum through the rest of the season and propel you guys towards playoff time?
Well, last year we had a tough loss at the end of the season, which still stings. But this like makes us work harder to get farther in the postseason and see what we actually can do farther then. And it just makes us want to win more because we have a tougher schedule this year. So it just makes us like better and like it will help us farther down the road.
Yeah, game by game. We have like a tough game coming up against Wadsworth, so we beat them. Or when we beat them. What are you saying? Yeah, it's at Watts. So it'll just, I think it helps like fight more. Like even if we lose, like it still builds you to like fight. Like we want to beat these tougher teams, and Wadsworth is the tough team. Like, and it, like the motivation during practice is insane. Like we're all like, oh yeah, like let's go. Like we're trying to like build each other up. That way, because it's everyone has a part in this. Like even if you get in the game for 1 minute, you still have a factor whether you're on the bench or in the game. So it's just like the matter of staying together and piecing it together.
You know, like our loss to Ardonia really gave us a fire. Like even our coach told us she was happy we lost. Like it gave us that fire. Like we don't want to lose.
We still have pieces that we need to work on, and so every game is a learning experience for us. Like yes, we won today, but in the locker room I told them we did this well, but we still need to work on this, this, and this. And so if we really want to get to where we want to go, be elite, there's still a lot that we need to clean up. And so every game is a chance for us to watch film and learn and fix what we need to fix. Like we didn't rebound well last week, and that was the emphasis for today, and they came through. I mean, I thought we rebounded really well today, but then there was other aspects of the game that we need to work on. And so it's just continuously a learning experience for everybody, for me, for them. You know, sometimes after games, I'm like, listen, I did this wrong and this wrong. Like this is on me, and you guys need to work on. And so we're, as a coaching staff, everybody, every game is a learning experience, and so that's what we're trying to get out of everything.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.